we are in Pennsylvania at the Route 16 parking. There's for about 5 cars in here, and it's a nice little parking area. There's a picnic table and good water, nice little stream. And off to the left, there's a little kind of bridge thingy there. You'll walk down here, there's a stream and also what looks like a spring back over this log. So this is the AT headed south, which we are not going to go this way today. We're going to go north to pick up a section that I missed earlier in my section hiking. Right over this log, back over there, the little spring pops out from under a tree. All right, real quick here, we're at the parking at 16. We're gonna hike north today, past Deer Lick, past Antietam, and probably stop at Tumbling Run, possibly do lunch there, maybe go a little bit further up to Chimney Rocks, and then come back. And depending on where we're at and how we feel, we might stay at Tumbling Run or Antietam or Deer Lick. And then tomorrow we're going to go from here back down south to Penmar and back. So that'll get this whole section from Penmar up to Tumbling Run, and that'll complete this little section that I've already done up further north. Get to play a little morning Frogger here. Ooh, here they come. Got a little weave and a bob over this road here. This is just barely north of 16. Thought I heard some water through here. There is what is labeled as a spring. Let's see what we got. Oh wow, this one's really nice. Holy cow. Wow, now that's what I call a spring. That thing is super deep, super clear, and super flowy. That's awesome. And just past the spring, right up over here, it looks like we've got a campfire ring and maybe some weedy flat spots, but it appears that somebody's been camping or staying here on and off. Very nice, very nice. We have our friends the rocks back. Look forward to more of that. Gotta love these cool rock fields. So this is interesting. In my mind, I always had this shelter on the other side of the trail. So I'm hiking northbound, and there's Deer Lick up there on the right. And looks like there's a privy over there on the left. I'll go here and check this out. It's a little bit muddy all in here today, but it's a nice double shelter. And the tent boxes are actually out back behind it, right along the trail, between the shelters and the privy. A little bit of mud in and around the Right. There's our spring sign. So this little stream runs all down the left side of this blue blaze down to the shelter. And one thing I'm not sure I'd want to do is grab water right down from the shelter. It's kind of a muddy mess down there. There's a lot of opportunity for crud to get in the water between there and wherever this blue blaze pops out. And ooh, hey, look at this. It's a good looking spring. That's quite nice. Just in case you were wondering, it is the 102nd birthday of the National Park Service, and also it is my daughter's 21st birthday, so happy birthday, Melissa. She's away at college right now, so she will probably get this late. I'll have to do a special message for her later tonight. Approaching Antietam Shelter, I think, somewhere. A little bridge. Really awesome tent site. Into the Antietam Shelter is kind of interesting. Tent sites are certainly very nice. The shelter itself is maybe not so nice. It's painted white inside. That's kind of cool. I'm assuming there's a privy here somewhere. Just gotta figure out where it's at. The trail looks really big that way. Yeah, I'll find it. So this shelter lacks signs, and yeah, it lacks signs. Signs everywhere, signs. There's not a sign to be found. And, oh, there's a privy over there. Back, it's right. There it is over there somewhere. And the trail swings up to the right through this chute. Looks like either used to be a road or a field. It's a pretty wide carved out area. And I know the guidebook says not to use the water in the stream. Go somewhere else to get it, to some house or shack or something. I gotta find that, but I don't think I'm gonna do that now. I'll do it on the way back. We have another goal today. It's kind of an ad hoc goal. There is a thru hiker, Grumpy, part of Grumpy and Gucci Girl, and he restarted his Appalachian Trail through hike. He's headed southbound. He's been working through the rocks of Pennsylvania, and he's almost out of those. And it just so happened I saw them post on Instagram. They were in the area, so I figured that this would be a fun time to snatch up this part of the trail that I have not done yet, and maybe cross paths with him. Here's the water. Not far bushes. It's behind this shed. And look who I found.
Oh, look who it is.
Holy cow, it is Grumpy.
What's happening?
You doing all right? You don't mind being on YouTube, do you?
No.
Sorry, I'm chewing. I got a mouthful of blueberry Larabar. I really prefer the lemon ones. The blueberry ones are terrible. But that's what I got, so I'm gonna keep eating them. So we are at Old Forge Park, and it's got nice green grass, and it looks like it's got a whole slew of picnic tables and stuff. All back up there with parking, and some buildings up there. I'm gonna continue north about another mile, and tag the shelter, and then come back this way, so then I get video from both directions. Got Grumpy snacking out there. And his Sour Patch Kids.
Get a picture.
And these there we go. Whoa, Sour Patch Kids. This is north of Old Forge Park. And I'm not quite sure what road this is, but there's a few parking spots, probably room for 2 there. And back up ahead here where the trail crosses the road, there's room for probably 3 more up there over this little stream here. All right, shelter this way. All right, I've been here before. Yep. So do a little loop and squirt right back out. Make sure I connect all the way. All right, there we go. And we'll cut through camp. I'll post the link below to my other video when it was winter. So I gotta head back south again.
I would have stayed at that place if it wasn't a mud hole.
It was a bad mud hole.
It was a real bad mud hole. That was the only bad shelter I've seen in Pennsylvania so far.
Well, somebody turned the rocks back on. This is going to be a little slow for a while. Alright, I think we have made it to the stealth campsite, semi-stealth campsite at this water source here and this really cool footbridge. This is in Gut Hooks and in most of the guides. Ooh, these are flat. Oh yeah, baby. I am all about flat tent sites. Let's see what we got. There's a butt ton of them in here, and I know why. Those last 2 shelters were sad. It's Grumpy coming in. Looks like we got some good hammock trees. He's gonna hammock tonight. Something going on here. All right, Grumpy, what do you think?
I think this is a winner.
All right, I think I'm going to put a level on this campsite. It is flat and soft with no rocks. I'm totally loving it. I'm all in. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Handles went out. Ow, 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 ow. Happy birthday, dear Melissa. Doo, 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 doo. Happy birthday to you. So this completes this little section for me. So now I can start working north again and south. Woohoo! Hey, look who's here. It's Uncle Paul. Hello. Cool.
How y'all doing?
Doing all right. Good to see you.